Midland, Texas. We want to reach out to you and just make you aware of some things that have occurred this morning. Many of you are already aware that we have had an active shooter in our community. We want to start off by saying that our thoughts and prayers are absolutely with the victims and with their families, with our first responders, with all of the medical staff that are responding this morning. This has been a process with a lot of cooperation with a lot of different groups, and so we want you to hear us say that our thoughts and prayers are with you. We're in strong communication with all of those teams and just want to share some details with you. So I'm going to be referencing my notes so that I don't miss anything. The first thing is, yes, we did have an active shooter, and we already have a perimeter established. The situation is now secured in that area, but we're still asking that all Midlanders stay put. If you're in that area, you don't need to be out and driving around or going to try to see anything. Officers are containing the situation, and we ask that you respect that perimeter. All entities responded on scene, and we have a lot of the partner agencies from the county, from other surrounding communities, and we're really thankful for the response that they've also made. And we also want to let you know that we do have 11 known victims at this time. There's at least one victim that is dead on the scene. We don't have any other details to disclose at this time, but that's the situation as of right now. This is, of course, an ongoing situation, and we don't want to confirm anything or give any other particular details before we have a thorough investigation. And so our goal here is to reassure you that we do have strong response from our local Midland Police Department as well as our region, and that we're going to be continuing to give you updates as we have confirmed details. We want you to know that Facebook has had a national outage today. Many of you may be aware of that, and we know that a lot of Midlanders do get their news from Facebook, and so if you would like the most up-to-date information, we've had success in getting Twitter to transmit that quickly, and so you can reference the City of Midland communication pages on Twitter if you're having trouble with Facebook or Instagram. We're going to continue to try to post on all outlets as much as possible. The blood bank need is not immediate. We've had a conversation as recently as right before this press conference. The blood bank need is not immediate, but we know that there may be future needs. And so if you have a willingness to go to our local blood banks to give blood, we invite you to do that. We would also say that the food and donations, many of our Midland community are going to want to reach out and make donations for our first responders and for the families of these victims. We ask that you do those things through the United Way so that we have one specific location that's disseminating those things and making sure that the needs are addressed. They're collaborating with our local food bank, with other different groups to make sure that all of those needs are covered. So please direct yourself to United Way. We want to also comment that there is a family reunification center that is set up at Midland Memorial Hospital at this time. And so if you have questions about one of your loved ones and you want to confirm anything, we would direct you there. I'm going to share a phone number, and then we'll also be putting that out on our socials. But that phone number for the Family Reunification Center is 432-631-4689. Let me say it again. It's 432-631-4689. If you have questions about someone that you're concerned about in our community, then that would be a place where you could go and get more information. If you'd like to go to the hospital in person, we would direct you to the chapel at the hospital to be able to get more information. You can talk to that Family Reunification Center there at the chapel at the hospital. I want to make sure that you understand that this is all hands on deck. All of our community responders are participating in addressing the situation right now, and we're committed to staying in that shape until we have everything addressed and fully wrapped up. So